Alright, so it's feeding time. Pumpkin gets this Hills KD Kidney Care diet. She only eats 1/6 of a can at a time, 3 times a day. So I cut that in half, and then I cut each half into 3, and I give her 1/6 or 1/3 of half. Okay, Amy gets like 1/4 of one of these fancy feasts with all these delicious vegetables in it. And I'm gonna leave this food right here on the counter by the coffee maker. This stuff is like stew with gravy. Some of the only stuff that she'll eat. Pumpkin's food is gross. It's gooey. I don't even like to touch it. And I don't think she likes to eat it. So I mix a tiny bit of Amy's food on top. See, I cut it in half like that. I make a little pie thing, just like Trivial Pursuit, right? Just scoop that out. Just throw it in there. Honestly, she's gonna eat about half that and then leave the rest on the bowl, and it'll dry up. That's just how it is. And then I take a little bit of this, see? A little bit, I put it on top. Just a little bit, enough to where she thinks she's eating the good stuff. And then I just kind of fold it in like that. Okay, so that's pumpkin. She's gonna eat about half that and then leave the rest on the bowl, and it's gonna dry up. In about an hour, I pick it up and scrape it into the garbage, wash the plate, and I feed her again later. Now Amy, she just gets roughly 1/4 of this, just a blob, kind of like a big heaping tablespoon. That she'll eat half of that. She'll lick all the juice up. She'll eat some of the chunks. Then what we don't want is for Pumpkin to go roaming, grazing on those leftovers. So after about a half hour or an hour, we just don't want that laying on the floor. These cats gotta learn that if they don't eat all their food right away, they're gonna have to wait till the next supper. So, and then I got a couple of these plastic, spongy, these lid toppers. Amy, get down. Yeah. Oh, get off of there. It's not supper time yet. Get down. Sorry. Oh, I got some leftovers in there, so just gonna put a little more on there. On Pumpkins, try to get her to eat it. Not too much though. She's got kidney disease. She's supposed to eat this low protein, whatever. It's prescription. It's super expensive. That's why I don't just give her half a can. She'll waste it. It'll dry up. It's a total waste of money. So, okay. Then there's 2 of these bowls. One goes on the floor next to the water dispenser, and one goes up on Pumpkin's royal dining platform, which I'm about to show you where that is. Alright. So this is because Pumpkin has to eat separate from Amy. See, there she is. She knows. She hops up on these wooden blocks and gets up here when it's supper time. So she has her own water. She gets her own dry food. Well, actually, they eat the same dry food. Okay. But she, see, she gets all excited. Pumpkin. Look. Look, have some num-nums. Yeah. There you go. So that's where Pumpkin eats. They don't eat together. Okay. And then Amy. Come on, Amy. Here you go. Look at the num-nums. Yeah. Yum, 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 yum. Yeah. Okay. So And I try to keep Pumpkin's water fresh and full. But I don't know that she drinks out of this one. She drinks out of the one off the floor too. But I like them to have more water, just so they can stay fresh and hydrated. You can put an ice cube in it if you want. I don't think they care. Okay. These are the other two bowls or plates they use. So I kind of have to rotate. There's always one set that's dirty and one set that's clean. This is their dry food. Okay, it's right here. I'll just leave it right out. And these are some treats. You can give them each 3 or 4 treats a day, like one at a time. Like, I mean, you don't just throw a handful down, but you can let them take one at a time, and then go back and forth. You know, one for Pumpkin, one for Amy, one for Pumpkin, one for Amy. Otherwise, the one that's watching gets all butthurt, thinks that the other one's getting special treats. And then the leftovers, they have to go in the fridge, else they'll spoil. Okay, and it'll dry up, and the ants will come, and all that shit. Don't worry about the litter. I'll clean it before and after I get back. Alright, so treats, Pumpkin's food, Amy's food. They eat 3 times a day, usually between 8 and 9 in the morning, usually around 5 or 6, and then usually late at night, 11 or 12. So, and that's because they don't eat so much. Like, so they still need to eat, but I can't have them waste all that food. So that's what they're used to. Alright, that's it.